You've probably heard people say that if you're getting upset, you should stop and count to 10. Do you know why that is? That's to get your focus onto something else to help you to change your state. And if you're focusing on counting, that can be effective. But you know what? The reality is that people can count to 10 while stewing over something else. So it's not always as effective as it could be. So what does that mean? Does it mean that it's really difficult to get yourself out of a certain state and into another state? Not necessarily. It's really up to you. You have to identify what works for you. Maybe turning on an upbeat song and singing along, maybe your favorite song, that can get you into a different state. And how long does it take? It's not even going to take the length of the song, but it'll get you into another state. If that means focusing on helping someone or doing something nice for another person, that can really help you to change your state because you're changing your focus from whatever's upsetting you, whatever's stressing you out, to another person and doing something for them or helping them. So it's really not that difficult. It just requires you to pay some attention. I mean, you know yourself better than anyone else, or at least you should. So what kind of things can get you into a different state? Now, if you're feeling sad, don't listen to a sad song. If you're feeling mad, don't listen to an angry song. I know these sound like no-brainers, but believe me, there are people out there who do it and then they're surprised that they feel worse. If you are upset with a person, maybe don't go to talk to them right now or don't go to see them right now because maybe the very sight of them will create more conflict and get you into an argument with them. So be smart about it. I mean, it doesn't have to be that hard. It's just a matter of redirecting your focus and doing it in such a way that's effective, that doesn't take very long, and that's more pleasant than the state you're in. For some people, you might engage in trying to do some math in your head. Maybe that's not your idea of pleasant behavior or pleasant activity, but it's going to be enough to get your mind off of things because now you have to do math in your head or, I don't know, conjugate verbs in another language that you're trying to learn. Do you see what I mean? It's all about distraction because distraction shifts your focus, which shifts your state. So don't be a slave to your emotions. Don't be a slave to feeling stressed or being mad or whatever the moment is. Take the proverbial bull by the horns and be responsible for yourself and your own state. Because guess what? If you let everybody change your state every time the wind blows some which way, then you're essentially powerless by choice. But if you take control of what your state is like by focusing on what gets you into the right state of mind, you're a winner. You're back in control. So take control and get yourself into that kind of state that serves you and that feels good.